Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to some Cheatlanders. So this episode we're going to be focusing on the shaft and the AR-17. And you wouldn't think it, but these guns are actually pretty comparable to one another. Um, which doesn't say much for the AR-17. um, so in budget form anyway, like these guns are comparable. Uh, the shaft, if you use purple ammo and just cluster, throw a light stock on it, most likely people aren't going to steal this from you. People will probably steal your AR. So I'd say the shaft has a heads up on this. Also, the ammo is going to be cheaper because it's 9mm instead of 5.56, and 5.56 is always the most expensive ammo. Um, and like this requires more attachments to be just as good. Like I had to put a suppressor on it with rifling, whereas opposed this just seems to be okay out of the box. Now the AR does have a faster RPM, like fire rate, but it's not that noticeable. So here's what we got. We got 4 tap to bodies with the shaft and a 2 tap to heads. That's not bad for a little budget gun that probably nobody's gonna swipe from you. Not unless they find something else. I mean, just because you got a cluster on it and light stock, they may take it over like a base AK just for those mods. But like if they find an AK that's comparable, they're taking the AK. They're not taking this. And people would just scoop these up because like they have more mods in general. Like they'll get more money because this has a suppressor and like this will definitely get scooped. Also, I had to throw like on some torso damage to kind of make this comparable. So I did find that purple ammo does run the best as far as shot count goes in both of these guns, and purple ammo for 5.56 is not cheap. So, but here's what the AR-17 looks like. That still gives you the 4 tap. It's still not any more than the shaft, and that still gives you the 2 tap, not any more than the shaft. And it's the same on the T5s. T5s just require slightly more. Um, but yeah, these guns are actually pretty comparable to one another. Both run purple ammo. The difference is this requires more mods. This is cheaper. Uh, all around, like you get this at the exchange for 600, which is reasonable. Throw on a cluster mag, light stock, arm damaging, and it's just as good as this. But you have to put a suppressor slot on this guy. They both require an extra attachment point, so you know it is what it is. The sight on this doesn't even really matter that much. You could just go in with no sight and pick one up in raid if you wanted to. You just need these 2 mods, really. Um, you don't need light stock. Like you could take light stock off and just run cluster, and somebody would be probably less likely to pick it up. But light stock just lets you move around the map a little bit easier, and I prefer light stock. But if you were running really budget, you could just move slower around the map and hope that nobody grabs your shaft with cluster on it. But yeah, that's basically as good as a shaft and an AR-17 gets. Not a lot of people run these. I ran shafts for a while. They're not bad for budget trash that nobody will pick up. But yeah, purple ammo is definitely the way to go, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.